I just want to ask you about the shipping costs, supply chain disruptions. How does that impact the Panama Canal?
Well, in fact, this year, the canal is going to break the mark of $2 billion that they give the Panamanian state. So it's doing well because of the expansion of the Panama Canal that allows for bigger ships, and that makes up for the other problems that we can see around the world.
And that expansion happened a few years ago, but now we have these huge shipping costs rising, shippers really making record profits. Is there any plan to raise tolls there?
Not for now, but that point comes to one of the plans that we have also for the recovery for the economy of Panama, trying to take advantage of the nearshoring tendency, and because of all the problems that you mentioned, to start or to open a operation or production plan in Panama and take advantage of its strategic geographic position. The 5 ports, we have 5 ports, 3 on the Atlantic, 2 on the Pacific, and stable country with great connectivity by air and by sea. And we feel like Panama has a lot of potential to help companies in these supply chain troubles that we're encountering right now.
The country is expected to return to growth this year after a series of downgrades and downwards pressure on the economy last year. Is the investment grade still at risk? Is that something you're concerned about?
These are difficult times that the world is living, but IMF, the World Bank, IDB has tell that Panama is going to increase its economy by 10%, which we believe is going to happen because the first semester, our economy growth by 10%.
We spoke to the foreign minister just a few months ago, and she expressed concern about the sourcing of Panama's vaccine almost exclusively from Pfizer, and that there may not be timely delivery. Can you give us an update on how the vaccination drive is going? You're over half vaccinated. When do you expect a full opening up, and are you concerned that's going to be hindered by future variants?
We have, as of today, more than half of our population with the 2 doses of the vaccines. We're using secure and effective vaccines. In the month of next month, actually, we're going to have more than 70% of our population with 2 vaccines, and that's been the key, one of the keys of our economic plan for recovery. That strategic of having the plenty of vaccines. As a matter of fact, we're going to open for tourists to visit Panama and get vaccination in Panama, and allow them to see the other wonders that Panama has and take advantage of their vaccination plan.
Minister, the government right now is negotiating with First Quantum copper mine, right? And you are trying to raise royalties. How much realistically are you expecting to raise?
Well, we have been preparing a strategy for negotiating this with experts, international experts, and a good team of negotiators. We're positive that we're going to make an improvement on the conditions that we have right now with the copper mine.
Tell us a little bit about that improvement in environmental and labor. Also, oversight was the government plan, right?
Yes, we believe that international practices right now, used for technology and for different environmental plans that a mine has to follow. And that's what we want Panama Copper to use. And also a tax and economic conditions that are sufficient for Panama. Because as it is right now, we're not getting the benefits that we should. But the company is sitting down with the government, and they are also cooperating and know exactly that the conditions, fair markets are different than the one that we have. So we're very positive that we're going to get good results.